Hi, welcome to learnhowtogarden.com. In today's episode of the 10-Minute Gardener, I'm going to show you the easy way to sow a mixed annual flower bed. If you're not already subscribed to me at Learn How to Garden, there's a link directly above me appearing right now. Click on that link, input your email address, and it'll give you access to my written posts, my free monthly newsletter, and all the other things we do here at Learn How to Garden. Next to my vegetable gardens here at Learn How to Garden, I've got 2 or 3 large beds which we grow annual flowers in. We grow them mainly for cutting for the house, but they also are a fantastic way of attracting wildlife. And I've been asked by quite a lot of people, how do you get the sort of very naturalistic mixed feel to them? And it's really quite simple. So what I'm going to show you is, in this bed, which is about 30 metres long, is how to actually sort of plant an annual flower bed. So the first thing you need are some annual flower seeds, and I'll do a list of all of these, but they're things like salvias, Schultzia, cosmos, we've got corn cockle, some scabious, candy tuft, all from Higgledy Garden. Great source of annual flowers. So you need your flower seeds, you need some string, because one of the things you need to do is to actually sow these in straight lines. And the reason we sow them in straight lines is between them being sown and germinating, we may get seeds germinating in this bed, and we need to be able to hoe them off. So we need a hoe, and then what you actually need is some of this. This is dry silver sand, very, very fine silver sand, and that is the important part. The bed was prepared, it was dug over in the autumn, it's been raked to create this wonderful fine tilth, but there are 1 or 2 weeds germinating. So before we do anything, we just work down the bed with our hoe so that we actually take off any annual weeds. And with hoeing, what's important is you do it regularly enough before you see the weeds appearing. And we just go all the way down the bed to hoe off any annual weeds. So I'll just do the whole of the bed now. Once we've hoed the whole bed, we take our string and we're going to do 3 lines about a foot apart. So all we do now is take this string and walk it down the entire length of the bed. This is just an old string line. And as I walk, this will just spin, and I'll take this from one end to the far end of the bed. With these old-fashioned lines, this tiny bit here is important, because what happens is once you've got your line in, you turn this to tighten it, and once it's taut, you then push this into the ground, and that actually stops it unravelling. We've now got a straight line down the bed, so we then take either a hoe, or in this case we can use the side of this one, and we make a drill all the way down this line, about a centimetre, quarter to half an inch deep, all the way down here. Any weeds you come across, take out as you go. If you wanted, you could actually do this just using your finger, and you follow all the way down. What you could do is try and intermix these seeds. You could start them all off in modules, but it'll always look as though you've put 2 of this and 3 of that, because you won't get the randomness. So the easy thing to do is to actually just take the seeds and we empty all of the packets into here. So all of the different types of seeds that we're going to use, all the annual seeds, go into here. Now what you need to make sure is that all of these seeds will germinate in the same conditions. For instance, it's pointless putting any in here that need exposure to light. These are all the classic hardy annuals. And once we've emptied all of these seeds in, what we then do is we take this dry silver sand and we mix it all together, so that what we end up with is a mixture of seed and sand. So as we sow it, we're not just trying to drop seeds in, we actually take the sand and we just sprinkle the sand along, and the seeds drop out as we do this. And we go all the way along this drill. Once we've done that, we come back and we just work the soil back onto the top of the drill, and then we take the watering can and we water thoroughly up and down that drill. And we're going to do 3 separate lines across this bed. Mark either end, hoe between. You can even leave some of the strings in if you want until they start to germinate, so you know exactly where you've set your seeds. Once they've germinated, you want to space them again about between 6 inches and a foot apart and let them develop. And what you end up with is what you're looking at on screen right now. So for less than £20, in the matter of a few weeks, you have the best attractor for pollinators to your garden. And you also have endless cut flowers for your house. An annual collection is the way to go. Thanks a lot for watching Learn How to Garden.